Okay, class, this is positive, spelled it wrong, with positive and negative numbers. Now, you may notice that I wrote harder for adding and subtracting and easier for multiplying and dividing, because multiplying and dividing is easier. You notice you have different types of problems. You have two positives, two negatives, one positive, one negative. Now, these could be switched around. It wouldn't matter. And also, for division, you have two positives, two negatives, and you notice these could be switched around. It doesn't matter. So, now, when you're multiplying two positives, right, you're going to multiply it regularly. 2 times 8, and that is 16. Remember, we're trying to bounce around the negative signs. So, these will bounce around, but right here, we don't have any negative signs. So, there's no bouncing around. Our final answer is 16. With here, there are 2 negative signs. So you multiply regularly. So you start at 16. For each one of these, you bounce it to the negative side. 1, 2. And you bounce it back. So we have positive 16 again. Okay. For this one, we only have 1 negative sign. So we multiply it regularly. Start at 16. And then we bounce it only once, leaving us at negative 16. You want to be sure to count the negative signs, okay? And that works with division as well. With division, if you have 2 positive numbers, you're going to have your answer, and then there's no bouncing around, so your answer is positive 4. If you have 2 negative signs, right, we divide regularly, start at 4, we bounce it around once and twice. So once, then twice. And we get to positive 4. Last one, we only have 1 negative sign. So we divide regularly, we get to 4. We bounce it only once, and that gets us to negative 4. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Does this keep bouncing back and forth? If you're multiplying or dividing multiple integers, many integers, it's going to bounce in circles. Okay, so you want to keep track of the negative signs. Be sure to watch this video as many times as you need to.